There it is. So I will show you the example. Yes, you know I always put an example of what is desired. Yes, what you should get in order to have a 10. Yes. In my case, well, in these first columns, you decided the percentages. Remember that that was one of the first activities you did. You decided which percentages you're going to give to the self-study guides, to the speaking activities, to the writing activities, and to the personal projects. Yes? The self-study guides, how do I evaluate them? Well, I check that everything is included and that it is checked and organized. Yes? That you have the writing, the speaking, the self-study guide, and the answer sheet checked and answered. Yes? If they are correct or incorrect, that doesn't matter. What matters is that you did the whole process. Yes? So if they are complete, you get a 10. If they are not complete, if you're missing something, then you get a lower grade. Yes? So what happens after that? Yes? The speaking and the writing products. Remember I told you I was going to evaluate them according to the scale. Let me show you the scales, the rubrics. Speaking and writing. Okay, here they are, speaking and writing. Yes, they are very similar. Yes, they go from 0 to 5. 0 being, look, content is totally relevant, the target reader is not informed. So you were out of the task completely. Yes, I marked this one to some of the people who delivered the writing, but not the one that is asking the conclusion. Yes, but I wrote some comments. This is not the task that you should deliver. That's why probably you have a lower grade. Yes. What do I have to do? I have to read all of the, I was going to say rubros, but all of the parts. Yes, vocabulary, discourse management, pronunciation, interactive communication when it is speaking, and writing. And if you pay attention to my comments, to my feedback in the comments, that's what I'm telling you about. Yes, the sophistication in grammar and vocabulary. Yes, how your content is organized. Yes, in organization. Yes, if you were interacting with your classmate or not. Yes. Um, mm, Pronunciation, most of you have a very nice pronunciation. I told you already that speaking is not a problem for language students. Yes, what it is more a problem is the writing. Yes, but what I want you to pay attention is that I mark 3 as a 10. If you got 3, 4, or 5, that means a 10. If you got less than a 3, then I did the math. Yes, for example, here you got 2, 5, 1, 5, 1, 2. Yes, this person got a 3. For example, here, okay, no names. Yes, like that.
Excuse me, teacher. I can
Yes,
hear you very well.
you can hear me very well. Can you hear better now? Let me see. Is it because of the call or because of my
Yep.
microphone? Yes, better?
Yep.
Yes,
Yes.
good. Okay. No names. Here, for example, this person who has completed everything. Yes? This person got 1.5 in the speaking part. But to the speaking activity, she gave a 15. So she's not going to have the 15 points. What happens is that she got 2.1. Why? Look, I sum up these two and divided them. Yes, so I got an average of the speaking activities. Yes, then I multiply it into 2, then that's 2.1. Yes, speaking 175 and 2.5, and the average is 2.1. But this 2.1 of the 3 points that is a 10, that means 10 points. Well, these 15 points is a 10 for her, but she didn't get a, or he didn't get a 10. I don't know who he or she is. Yes. She decided to give the speaking part 15 in case she got 3, but she didn't get 3, or he didn't get 3. Yes. Is 2.1. That means from these 15 points, she got 10 points. The same happened with writing. I did an average. Yes, 1.5, sorry, well, yes, 1.5 and 175 into 2, that means 1.6. From the 15 points that this person decided was worth the 3 points, then she got 8.1. Yes, is it clear? The personal project. Personal project what comes from 1 to 6. 1 being everything is complete. You see, not everybody completed it. Um, and actually, well, I think you don't have problems with this. Is the are the people who are not here? Yes. Some of you decided to leave everything until the end, so I couldn't give you feedback. Yes, for example, the first one, for example, this person, I don't know who this person is. Yes, the first one wasn't really complete, but it was the first one. Yes, so you had the chance to make mistakes, so that's why I gave you one. But then you're supposed to be improving. Yes, and in this case, the person improved. Yes, that means she got better. Yes. So what happened? I also gave them a 1. In this one, probably he or she continue improving. Yes. So I gave them the complete point. But for this one, he didn't improve. By this point, he didn't do it correctly. But as this person completed all the work during this last weekend, I didn't have time to tell him that these two were not fully complete. So now this person didn't get the full points. Yes? Because then you're going to say, ah, teacher, aquí no lo hice completo y acá tampoco, y aquí me puso 1 y aquí me puso 5. Yes, because here, this one is better than this one. But at this point, you should be better in here and better and get better and better and better. Yes? That's why. I think the problem with this person was the vocabulary and the monologues that you have to do at the end or something like that. Yes, that's why he or she wasn't that good. And at the end, the self-study guides, this person got 10, you see, 30 points. He decided to give it 30 points. He has or she has the 30 points. Then on the speaking part, he or she decided to give it 20 and 20, but he didn't get a 3, so he got 13 and 10. And the personal projects are not really complete, so that's why finally I don't know what I did. Yes. Finally, he or she got 8.1. Yes? That's how your grades are working. Okay? So the idea for the next two self-study guides is that you improve in your writing and your speaking. Yes? Some of the major problems that you are facing with writing, and both writing and speaking, is the use of grammar and vocabulary. Yes, you are completing the task, and actually I was talking to other teachers about um, how I feel uh, conflicto with myself. Yes, because your tasks um, are complete. I mean, they are coherent, they are cohesive. I am in silence. They are coherent, they are cohesive, and they sometimes they have a structure. Yes, I mean they are good pieces of work, but still they are not the level because what is there sometimes is too literally. Yes, like for example, if the task says ask for the time and the day, you say what time and what day. Yes, it's like you're saying exactly the same. For level B2, you are supposed to be using the language in a different level, yes, in a more sophisticated level. So what happens is that you shouldn't be asking what time and what day. You should be, when will the sessions be? At what time? Which days? Yes. So you ask for the information using different words. That's what you should be doing. Yes, you should be using these words that I presented. Therefore, moreover, extraordinary, suggestion, disgusting. Yes, because you use a lot, but you use a lot also. Mm, and what was the other one? I don't remember, but you use the same words. Yes, you use but in the first paragraph, but in the second paragraph, but in the third paragraph. Mm-mm. You should be able now to use different words. Do you know different words for but? How can you say but in a different way? But like pero.
Nevertheless.
Nevertheless, very
Also,
good. Also means the same idea. But means different idea. However, yes.
Therefore,
Um, therefore, in other words,
even
um,
so,
sorry,
even so,
even though, yes. So you know the words, but you don't use them. You should be more at yes, that's the thing, that you know, yet you know how to do things, that you know the words, but I don't know if you're afraid or you just don't dedicate enough time. This third self-study guide is shorter than the other ones. Yes, it's simpler than the other ones, and for this term, remember, we only have two, and that means that you have 3 weeks for each self-study guide. So that means that you have more time. What I want you is to pay more attention to the to what you are doing, because, for example, let me show you one thing here. I'm in class when I finish. Mm, here, I want you to see the self-study guide 3. Mm, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Self-study guides V2. Second evaluation. There you are. Here, self-study guide 3. You see, it's very short. Yes? This one is very short. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 pages in the conclusion. But here, pay attention. It says, complete the final draft of the activity. Give me a second. Okay, so here, yes, it says complete the final draft. And then you paste a picture of your write and improve. That's not the final draft. That's just a screenshot of your activity. But this is here. Now check the following rubrics. Yes. That means that you have to do the write and improve activity, that you have to complete and do all the things that suggest there. Now you check, so the things, the final that you got here, now you check it with your file, with this checklist that I gave you. Is everything completed? Now, then you do a final, yes, of that. So that means that you type the work there, okay? One, because it's very difficult for me to see what is in here. Look, even though I make it big, it's really difficult to do it. Let me show you here. I will make it big so you can see. If you tell me, you can see. And the first thing is because I can see mostly nothing. Yes? And the second thing, yes, is there, is big. Can you really see what is written here? It's kind of difficult. It's kind of blurry. You see? And you're only paying
No,
attention to
I
one. I'm paying attention to, you are 30 and there are two right, so that means that I'm checking 60 works of this type. I'm already wearing glasses with a very high graduation, believe me. Yes. Um, so please do your final. Yes, copy your final. And second one, because when you have their final, you can give it format. You can intend. Some of you are not doing it, and where did I write it? Here, intended. Do you know what is indentation? We checked with teacher Alex last year if you were in B1 plus. If you were in B1 plus a year ago, we also checked with teacher Alex. Yes, what is indentation?
Is
It's
Sangría.
very
space, yeah.
sangria. Yes, you are not doing so in your writings. Okay. I don't know if you're checking the number of words. Are you really using this? This is help for you to check that when you're giving me at the end has at least format. Yes, you look. It use what I'm asking for a variety of past tenses. Yes. Use the person included in the question. Yes. Did you use John in your words? Yes. Those are the things that you should pay attention to. That's why they are here. They are not just extra words because I have nothing better to do than write. Yes. They are there for you, not for me. Okay. We are going to do, and I want us to do an activity. Yes. I'm going to share with you this. I was going to check who's here to share it. Yes. What are we going to do? And here it is. Yes. This task. You recently had a meal in a local branch of a fast food restaurant, but weren't happy about the food and the service. You decide to fill in a feedback form. So you're going to complete the form. Yes. You are going to talk about the Big Burger Bar. That's the name of the restaurant. So you're going to say that you didn't like, yes, I don't know, whatever you had, yes, the food and the service. Why were you unhappy about the food and the service? You're going to explain the problem you experienced, what action you expected the restaurant to take, and how can the restaurant improve the service in the future. But you are, here it says we because it's directed to the restaurant. Yes. So what I want us to do is that you complete this one is in the advanced level. It doesn't say which one, but will tell you. Yes, in page number 4, a fast food restaurant. Yes, you are going to complete it here when you have your feedback, and then you're going to copy your final to this format. You're going to write your name, you're going to do your writing. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yes. I will share with you. This one. Where this? Right in here. So I remember there was Saul, Andrea Marisela, Diana. I saw Fernanda, María Fernanda Gómez Ciordia. Nos dice M. Ciordia. No. Which one is your email, Fer? I saw Jonathan.
M. Gómez.
M. Gómez 51. Here it is. Who else there? Catherine, Anaí.
Yo, Anaí.
Let me see. What is this? C. Sánchez.
Yo,
Catherine Alfaro. ¿Mandé?
yo. Creo que no me
Who
lo
is
acuerdo.
yo?
Liliana Salazar Castillo.
Liliana, very good. Finally, I see. I listen to your voice. Es
José Luis.
L. Salazar. Which one is
Yes.
your email?
M.
S.
Salazar 2.
L.
M.
L. Sala.
M. M.
M.
Yes.
M. M. Sala. There it is. Who else is there?
José Luis.
José Luis Orozco. J. Orozco.
Mhm.
There it is. Who else is there?
María Orozco.
María. M. Orozco.
Hello.
Hello, beauty. Who else is there?
Me, teacher.
Who's me?
Ofelia.
Felia Alejandra Santoyo. Oh, Santoyo? There
Sí.
it is. Good. Who else is there? That's it? Okay.
Me, teacher.
Efenia. Who's me?
Fátima.
Wait. Fatima. Fatima. No. Wait. Ay.
F. Serrano.
There it is. Yes. So I
Sulema
will
as well.
give you.
I don't know.
Who? Sulema?
Sulema? Yep. No, I don't know if she's there.
Are you there, sweetie?
I don't know.
No, she's not here. Just
Teacher,
listen. Yes?
Jonathan, did you already send the invitation for Jonathan? I
Yes,
think he can't.
I already
Yeah,
did it.
okay.
Yes, I
Thank
remember
you.
he told me in advance via email that he didn't have a a microphone. That he couldn't use his microphone.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. And so I'm just missing Liz Carmona. And you can start working in Write and Improve. Yes, here. I will give you 20 minutes. I will just turn my microphone off. If you want to speak, say teacher, and I will listen to you. Okay. But I will turn my microphone off in case you want to listen to music or chat with somebody or whatever noise you want to do. Yes, that's why I will turn my microphone off so you don't listen to me. Okay, but if you want to talk to me, say teacher, and I'll be there. Okay. You can start working. I'll give you 20 minutes. Go.
Teacher, Ama, encendí el micrófono, está bien. Teacher,
Yes.
the name is we're gonna put everyone's name on the sheet, or
You have to wait. First, you have to do it in write and improve. Yes, look for a fast food restaurant. Feedback form.
okay.
Fast food restaurant completed here, like any other task. Then you will
Mm-hmm.
have your feedback.
Mm-hmm.
The feedback, you copy it here. And if you need to improve it, then you need to improve the indentation, the capital letters, whatever you need to do, then you improve it here. Yes?
Yes, 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 yes.
Good.
Sorry, apologies.
No problem at all. No, no problem.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's too much noise. That's why. So
Yes, I
I'm
know.
trying.
Teacher,
Teacher, can you repeat the activity in write and proof, please? Hi, teacher. Hello.
What is your question?
What's the name of the activity on write and proof?
Saul?
Ah, sorry, Saul. I thought I had my microphone open. Sorry. Ah, thank you, Jose Luis. Sorry.
Yeah,
The
tell
name
me.
of the activity is a feedback form, a fast food restaurant. Yes, copy it
All
here
right.
in the document, the name and the link. Yes. Sorry.
Thank you. No, no,
Thanks to
okay, it's
you.
okay.
feedback form. So which format does this task have? Do you have an idea? Have you ever completed a form?
It says to who is sending, right? Like,
Okay. You have to say to who you're writing to.
uh-huh.
Yes, very good. But what else, what other information does a form ask you to complete? Have you ever completed a form? I mean, not complaining, but any how do you say this? Um, mm, but if I say formulario, it will sound like the Google, the one that Google
Exactly.
has. What?
It's
Sorry.
it's like a card where you can put your comments to the service, right?
Okay, yes, you have to write your comments. But when you complete a form, I mean, when you complete these type of things, you need to mention at least your name, for example. Yes. Usually, let me show you. If you don't know, you just Google forms format. Yes. And what do these forms look? The type of information that they are asking you. Yes, the name, department, university. It depends on what type of format is the information they're asking you. The email, yes, the phone number. Here's another one. Your student ID. So it asks you for things, sometimes personal things. Actually, in the writing and improve, did I close it? Yes. In the write and improve page, if somebody has it open, it says at the bottom, do not write your real name and email. Let me show you. Here. Do not write your real name and surname or email address in your answer. Yes? So, one thing that you need to do is write it personal information. Yes? Um, so, first of all, you need to mention, yes, your name. Okay? If it is a type of a letter, yes, here cut. So, dear manager of the burger bar. Very good. Yes, you're starting with a sentence, with a hello, a greeting. Yes, but what happens if it is a letter? Then you need to start a new paragraph, and you need indentation in this new paragraph. Yes. So it is a pleasure to be talking to you. Yes. What can you say about this first paragraph? It's a pleasure to be talking to you. A few minutes ago, I had a meal in your local branch. I had heard a lot of recommendation about your place. Sadly, this time for me wasn't the best. Good things or things that she can improve about this paragraph. Any thought is welcome. What would you have differently? Or what do you think? I should have done that. What do you think?
Well, in my I didn't know how to start, so now I know.
Yes, if you don't know, most of the times, let me show you here. Guía 3 doesn't have it, but for example, self-study guide 1 and 2, they did have. You had self-study guide 2 was an article, and I shared a document with what an article is, what an article should include, some useful phrases that can help you. Yes. So, and even a model. Yes. It has a title, how to start. It is divided in paragraphs. Yes. More or less how many words it should include. So, if it is not, I mean, I included it, but if it is not included, then you can just Google it. Yes. How to complete a complaint form. Let me here. How to complete a complaint form. There it is. You see? And then it gives you gives you the format. Yes. You see? Internet has everything in your hands. Yes, 10 steps in case you don't know how to. Yes. That's the advantage of being at home. You have everything in your hands. Okay. So it is a pleasure. Good. Yes. You start with something positive. I don't know if I told you that, but when you give feedback, yes, probably you will learn it in this your most of your third semesters. Yes. So in fourth semester, you're going to learn how to give feedback. When you give feedback, you use the sandwich strategy. You say something good, something that you can improve, and then you close with something good again. So exactly. It is a pleasure to be talking to you. In this case, talking for level B2, now you are writing. Yes, it is a complaint form. So you're writing. It is a pleasure to write to you. Yes. A few minutes ago, I had a meal. So now you're using past. Very good. I had a meeting in your local branch. Um, Branch, do you remember what is branch? Kat, what did you mean with branch?
Because like in the writing improve, it says mention it. It says you recently had a meal in a local branch. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's
So you just copy it, right?
yeah. I feel like it was like a place, just like a
Yes,
local
it is
branch.
like sucursal.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. But the idea is what I told you at the beginning, yes, do not use exactly the same words. Yes, try to use different words. So I will change this. Your local branch, I wouldn't use it. I will use in your restaurant at the city Fulanita. Yes,
Okay.
because now you're mentioning where exactly you are.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
and which one you're talking about.
Hmm.
Yes, if you just say you're local, it could be from anywhere, anywhere in the world. Yes.
Okay.
So the intention uh, of the task is that now you mention where are you from. They don't tell you, but you should imply it. You see, these are the kind of things that we don't think about. Yes, but we
Okay.
need to start inferring.
Hmm.
Yes. I had heard very good. You're using past perfect. Yes, I had heard a lot of recommendations. Fancy word. Yes, about your place. Sadly, excellent. Yes, sadly. Yeah, now you're using something to compare to something to join your sentences, and it expresses exactly what the task is asking for. That it wasn't a good experience. You're actually saying a synonym of unhappy, sad. Very good. This time wasn't the best. Yes, you start by introducing what are you going to talk about. I think you went for a meal, and that this wasn't a good experience. So now you're saying what are you going to talk about. So you have good things and things that you can improve. So far, very good. Yes. Here again, indentation. I would like to start. Excellent. Yes. Now you are starting a new paragraph with a catchy sentence. Yes. I would like to start. I will just add here by saying that the service was awful. Why was it awful? So you have a main sentence and then you explain this idea. Yes, primary idea, a main idea, and secondary ideas. The waiters were rude to me even when I wasn't rude to them. Very good. The only thing is that you're using the same words. I will change it. For example, the waiters were rude to me even when I was polite to them. Yes. They used to make a bad face every time we talk to them. Yes. Um, when you use talk, it because you are saying something face to face. When you are calling them, like, hey, fulanito, yes, you call them, or you attract their attention. Yes, or yes, these are the type of things that you should be improving now. Yes, different verbs to be more precise. Bad face. How can you translate or how another way to use to make a bad face? How could another word to use a bad face?
Bad attitude, can be.
They had a bad attitude. They have
Bad looking.
unpleasant expressions. Yes. I don't remember how to use gestures. Gestures. That one. Yes. Gestures. Yes. They made gestures. Yes. Every time we call them. Yes. So these small things are the ones that we can improve, and now our text look more sophisticated. Yes. Also, very good. You're joining the two ideas. Yes. You started with a catchy sentence. Very good. You are joining your ideas. Also, can you tell me another word to for also? How can we also say also? We checked it at the beginning.
Besides,
Besides, very good. Moreover, remember we checked it at the beginning, yeah? Moreover, yes. When we ordered the food, it took a really long time to come in. Very good, yes. It could be possible if the place is full. The place is full now? You're talking about an unreal situation because you say when we order food, it was a long time. It could be possible. It could be possible you're talking about an unreal situation. In which tense this should be?
was
Past, yes. So if the place where, why am I not using was? Remember? Does somebody remember why I'm not using was if it is a place? It is it, so the past tense of is was, but I am using where. Do you know why?
No.
For unreal situations in second conditional, I don't know if you have checked second conditional. I think you have. In second conditional, we use where. For unreal situations, we use where. Okay, not was. It's usually the simple past tense, but for unreal situations, we use where. Sorry, for the verb be, we use always where. Yes, if it is singular or plural, doesn't matter. If I were you, yes, I'm talking about an unreal situation. I am not you, and I am not going to be you. If I were you, yes. But this time, the place was empty, including that the food was already cool. Okay. So far here, it is okay, including. Um, I like that you try. I mean, you will get points for using these words, including. Still, your idea is confusing. Why? Including means that something has the same. Yes, that I put the same thing. So if you use including, it's because you're going to talk about the same idea that the place was empty. Yes, so including uh, only other couple or another table beside us. Yes, or but I will say, um, for example, here, moreover, the food was cool. Okay, cold, good. Yes, I was going to say that in a moment. Yes. Moreover, the food was already cold. Okay. Um, Here again, I don't want to have a problem with your employees, but I suggest talking to them and explaining to them the importance of customer service. Who is going to have the problem? You? Why you are going to have the problem?
Because um, I don't know. Cause like I was thinking like if I come back to the restaurant, they're going to be
Okay.
like mad at me. So like to
But
them have a trouble.
okay. So far, you haven't mentioned who you are. And actually, you never say it. Yes? So with this
Okay.
form, like this, they don't know
Hmm.
who you are.
Okay.
Yes? So if you say, what you can say is that exactly what you meant. Next time I come, I wouldn't like to have a problem. Yes? But I suggest talking to them and explaining to them here. I suggest talking and explaining to them because you're repeating. Yes? To them and to them. So with one time it's okay. Or I suggest talking to them and explaining like that the importance of customer service. Here your idea it's incomplete. Why? Because you're saying sugiero que hablen con ellos y les expliquen la importancia del servicio al cliente. Okay, no, that one doesn't sound. But I suggest talking to them and explaining. Okay, so far it is good. Yes, I will develop my idea. Saying because I don't know. That will attract more clients because being nice or being polite to the clients make them feel welcome in the restaurant. Yes, I will write more comments, more ideas. Like here, for example, you wrote one sentence and then you develop it with many ideas. Here you have one main idea but only one secondary idea. I will develop at least two or three secondary ideas. Yes. If it is possible, I would like to suggest again, you're suggesting and suggesting. I would like to say, I would like another word for suggestion.
To add?
To add, very good. Anybody else? I would like to recommend, for example, yes, a few ideas on how to improve your service in the future. This one is one of the ideas, and this one is another idea. So they go in the same paragraph. Yes. First of all, to take more care about your customers. You're saying the same. Yes, the importance of customer service to take care of your customers. Yes. So you're not saying something different. What would you recommend to take care? I mean, to be polite to your customers, to smile when they arrive, to avoid making faces or making gestures. Yes. Um, to say polite words. Yes, to be nice to them because this here, be nice doesn't say anything at all. Being nice can be everything and nothing. What do you mean by being nice? Avoid trying to use these ideas of general and simple adjectives such as nice, good, great. be more specific. Yes, I will suggest that you are more specific in, for example, what I already said, like smile, yes, or be polite, be patient. Yes, so you can use more specific adjectives. Yes, adjectives that really mean something. For this level, you have plenty of vocabulary to complete this. Yes, talk to them, and even if they are not okay. Yes, another thing, because you have one idea. Yes, if it is possible, I would like to suggest some ideas. First of all, another thing could be to take more care of the food. What do you mean to take care more of the food? Here, to check that it is in good condition. What do you mean good? Avoid using good. That it is hot, that the food is fresh, that the vegetables are
Yes,
fresh, it
because
is well
as
cooked.
I said,
Yes,
the food was cold. It was cool.
exactly. It was probably it was cool too. Yes. So these are the things that you should avoid now. Yes, being too general. You should avoid being too general. Now you're closing. Very good. I hope you can read and check the problems. Very good. Have a great day. A customer. Yes. It has paragraphs. It starts with an end, with an introduction, and it closes, yes, with recommendations. Very good. It expresses here the problem you experienced. Does it says the problem? The food was cold and they made gestures. Yes, the service was awful. So yes, the actions you expect us to take. Yes, to talk to um the service. Yes, how we could improve. Yes, is giving you ideas. So far it is good. Yes, just the format of the form will be missing, and the ideas that I already shared. Do you have questions about this? Because it's already time now.
No, teacher, everything is good.
No? Do you think you have it a little bit more clear? What are you expected to do?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yes.
much
Um,
clearer.
good. Yes. And what I told you in my comments, with the time we're going to be learning more words. Yes. So whenever you use the whenever I ask you to use adjectives or the grammar that you're learning, the phrasal verbs, try to include them in the conclusion. Yes, in the writing. So you start practicing it. In self-study guide one, actually we talk about, I think, so far and therefore. I don't remember exactly the words. They were connectors. Yes, and very few of you use them in your writing. So they are there with a purpose, yes, that you practice them. If you don't use them correctly, that doesn't matter, because you are giving points by trying. This is really, really important. It is not penalized that you make mistakes. It is penalized that you are basic. You are given points by trying, yes, harder, by trying more difficult things. You are even though they are incorrect, you are given points by trying. You should try. Yes. Any other question, guys? No.
No, teacher.
For me, no,
One
teacher. Thank
thing
you.
for next class, for next Tuesday, I will ask you to have either paint or markers or crayons or anything to draw. If you feel like you can do it in the computer, like I don't know, like you're very good at Corel or any program that you want to do in the computer, is okay. If no, if you want to use paper and your hands, your crayons, whatever you need, you're going to paint. You're going to make a design. No, design is in a drawing. A drawing. Yes, you're going to make a drawing. So whatever material you want to use, we will use it. Okay? You bring it to class. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, it's okay.
Yes? I will post it in Educ for the other classmates if they want to join, but generally it's the same people. So you please bring anything you want to create with. Is that okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, teacher, a
Yes?
question.
Yes,
This
Marisela.
activity, we're going to complete even if we don't complete here.
If
Can
you
we
want
put
to,
it later?
if you want to, I can count it as participation. That means participation is not part of your grade, but I can give you points for doing it. Yes, I mean, if you miss points in something, then I can give you this extra participation, and then you can have a higher grade. Yes,
Okay, thank
if
you.
you complete it. Very good. Guys, if you don't have any more questions, it was my pleasure. Sorry to take so long today. Yes, we are, but I wanted to do this because you deserve it. Yes.
Yeah, it was
Teacher,
necessary, I guess.
Yes.
I have a question, but like maybe later, like at the end,
Okay.
like
Then stay until the
yes.
end.
Thank
Jose
you.
Luis, you were going to say something?
No, I was. Oh my god.
No,
I'm looking for.
the same happens to me. I don't use my English anymore, so my tongue gets stuck. I lost
Actually,
it.
I told my mom, everybody to practice English, but no me
I-
hacen caso. Nobody.
Imagine if this is with English, what is happening to your French? Hmm.
Oh my god.
Exactly. You need to practice with you in WhatsApp or whatever. That's why I give you lots of speaking activities. Yes. And I
Yes,
know
but
Nestor
anyway,
is there too with lots of activities.
yeah, I haven't talked to Sol. Well, I was about to say thank you. That's why.
Thank you very much.
everything,
Yes.
everything is good. Yeah, right. I understand. Everything is good. Yeah,
Perfect.
sorry.
No problem.
Yeah.
So I will continue. Completing your grades. Yes, during the week, and I will let you know by Eduk when they are all of them ready. Yes. Thank you very much. If you want to leave, bye bye. If you want to stay for Catherine's questions, then you can stay. Yes. Have a good one.